What is up, everyone? And welcome back to the wonderful world of Contingency Contract. We're now on the 9th daily, and we're right back into the wonderful garbage dump of the Barren Plaza. It's kind of funny how two maps being on rotation can still be interesting just by having different sets of conditions. Now, today's conditions is that we cannot use casters and defenders, so I can't send out my Licky team with my restriction where I can only use 4 operators. I thought about using this as well, but the natural DP regeneration reduced by 75% is simply too much. I can't even bring out my siege, and not having siege makes the late game kind of difficult. So I have no choice but to go with that. I can't even summon Texas. That's how bad it is. It's really bad with 75% reduction. But with this, it's a lot more manageable. And I mean, it's still 11 risk. Like, I still have to put up with attack speed, attack range, max HP. And of course, I can't let anyone slip. So it's a really difficult job, but it's better than extremely difficult. I can't handle 14 right now. It's not possible. If I can't get Siege out, or even Texas out, yeah, it's not gonna work. I only get, like, what? A generation of 8 at the end. It was really bad. Any longer. No, I can't even summon Vigna now I think about it. Vigna's 9, and when I saw that dog pass by before, I was only at like 8.5, I think. It's really bad. It is really bad. So I remember that, and I decided that, you know what? I can't even use Texas because I can only use 4 slots. So I was just like, you know what? Screw it. Screw with that. Anyway, this time we're gonna deploy our setup like this. We're gonna use the Nun of Darkness. With the Nun here, we're going to rip into this caster while I get glowy eyes, or glowy eye, because only one eye seems to glow. Must be mental illness. And now I'm going to summon my favorite character, Meteorite, who shoots so far she goes off the edge. Actually pretty amazing. And when the Nun gets dizzy after her little rampage, we'll let Siege take care of it. Siege is a very reliable vanguard. Might as well be a guard. Alright, now, we're just gonna watch as Meteorite and the Nun just AoE these people to death. Luckily for me, their defenses don't go up. It's mainly just HP, so as long as we can do a good chunk of damage, which we do, because the Nun actually comes with a decent amount of attack, and Meteorite, well, it has a lot of attack. So it's just a matter of gathering them up, letting the Nun gather them up, and then mix with entrails, blowing them up, and then the evil Nun will tear them to shreds. It's really deplorable watching this. It's actually a lot more effective than I had originally anticipated. The way they do so much damage, blow up half the map. Alright, now the first backup caster has arrived. Or I'll just say the second caster. So the second caster has arrived. Not too big of an issue, because our current setup allows us to separate a little. And even if we don't, Nightingale got AoE heal, so it's not a big deal. Once the other dude shows up, though, we'll have to use a little bit more force. For the time being, we are just fine. Now, whoever still slips by, Siege will take care of it. Yeah, what a good combination. I am so glad I have invested on a Nun. The Nun is such a useful unit. I just wish that I have M3'd her, but I'm a little low on my resources now. Alright, the third caster's arrived, so here I'm going to give you a cage, and I'm going to activate this! with my sanctuary active, I can block this. And now we will just watch as the nun and the meteorite just keeps chopping up these people, chopping and chopping and chopping. Pretty much a butcher shop in here. Come on, come on, come on, kill that thing. Yes, you did it. Now, it's just a matter of... Here's a cage, by the way. Now, it's just a matter of how long the nun can last against these guys. And if I have to activate my special, so be it. So be it. And I've activated it now. I am the Nun of Darkness. I'll take that away now. Oh, I'm dizzy. Why? Maybe I should have kept that cage. That way I can keep them busy. It's alright, though. I got this. I got this. I recovered. Now you're done. You're finished. Kinita! Rzz! 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 And there you have it. Nun chops up man in half. Now he is dead. And I get contingency level 11 completed. Ain't that some shit? Meteorite is amazing. Amazing investment. Definitely was great. I am so glad I put in the resources for it. Alright, now I'm gonna go and collect these wonderful things. What am I doing? So far, I've been really satisfied with Contingency Contract. They made this actually kind of fun. Well, maybe it's because I have the resources, but it is actually kind of fun. I like that a lot. Now I'm gonna go and get all my RMAs, because RMAs and RNG, RMAs. Everything else though, I'll ignore, especially furniture part. I don't need that. Okay, and with that, our daily dose of the wonderful journey has ended. I now need to go back to Area 59. So, yeah, last time I was wrong. I already did the 4-person one. That was kind of easy. Now, there is just 5, 6, and 7 remaining. I don't know which ones are the hardest ones, but I assume that this one is going to be pretty tough. And then we have this one, which I assume to be pretty tough, because armed militants, I've known them for a long time, and when they lower the axe on you, it does touch of damage that you don't want to put up with. And then finally, we have this. Holy shit, that's actually kind of scary. That's actually kind of scary now I looked at that. I mean, it's one thing that the armed militants are strong and the DP regeneration's reduced, but we can make do with that by having Myrtle show up. But man, what the fuck is that? That's just crazy, man. So I assume that 5 and 7, maybe? I mean, that's pretty crazy too, but not as crazy as Focus on armed militants. But 150 and 80 is no joke. Even those samurai guys, the Avengers, will be a lot tougher that way. Well, I'm gonna go and eat my breakfast, and then I will come back and play with this. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get these challenge done, and then I'm gonna try and get as high as a score as I possibly can. I kind of took my time with this. I should have really spent my time on... Plus, I should have really spent my time early to do it on week 1. But then again, from what I understand, having week 2 might be a lot more fun, because I get all the tags unlocked. We'll see, though. Maybe next time, the next contingency contract, we will try and do more long-term in the week 1. Right now, this week, I've been kind of busy. I can't really... Then again, I'm busy almost all the time. I can't really handle it at the moment. But next time, hopefully, I can secure more time for this. But right now, I've got some busy projects to do, and I just can't do it. Anyway, so for now, we will stop. And then I will eat my breakfast and come back and do the challenges, because I really need to get that done. So I thank you all for joining with me today in the wonderful world of Contingency Contract. Let us reconvene in a later date. Until next time.